What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Randy here with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you another awesome video today. In today's video, we are playing the Lord of the Rings Rise to War. We are talking about the Shadow. First of all, shout out to my good buddy MewTwo, the Kraken, with the Kraken group here on the fantastic King of Men Season 7. Woo, that was a lot to say. Anyways, he is making Shadow one of his main PvP commanders this season, and I thoroughly approve, okay? So we're going to take a look at his build, see the potential, and move on from there. I'm going to spend 10 seconds on Theoden because I don't really care about Theoden. The point is to show Shadow's potential, okay? Theoden here is running fairly decent gear with 4-star purples and a gold accessory. I'd say this is about average gear you see in the battlefield. Skill-wise, he's pretty standard with the bottom R0, the middle R3, and the top R5. I don't know why I said middle and top, but the bottom R0, the R3, and the R5 tree build, okay? Units, he's running, obviously, full cavalry. He's actually running dragoons, which are anti-ranged, Bree Riders, which have a cleanse, and cataphracts, which are fairly tanky, okay? Now, into this build for the Shadow. Like and sub. Here we go. Once again, shout out to MewTwo with the Krakens, okay, for donating this report. So, the Shadow is running with a fairly balanced might and focus build. I know you guys have seen my Shadow videos back 2 or 3 seasons ago. I'm a big fan of running pure might. But I can definitely appreciate the balance here of might to focus, which you'll see as we get into the report. As we know, Shadow's bonus damage from the Undertaker is about 8 damage per might and only 2 damage plus or minus from focus. Therefore, most of the might will go to Undertaker, and the focus tree will impact things like Plague and Morgul Poison. Okay, gear-wise, he's running with Morgul Blade, which is going to give you the Blight ability. This is going to be able to hit anywhere from 4,000 to 10,000 damage, depending on which R5 triggers you are able to trigger. So this can hit twice per round, since you're auto-attacking twice in the first 4 rounds. If, let's just say, worst-case scenario, you hit once per round at 6,000 damage per round, that is 24,000 damage that you were adding to Shadow's build in the first 4 rounds. Okay, I'm just throwing that number out there. Chest piece, this is interesting. This is going to really support his taunt trolls being in the army. This is going to give his taunt trolls a total of 57 plus defense from this one breastplate alone. That is a big deal, okay? Helmet-wise, we're running Easterling Helm, might, focus, defense for evil men. This doesn't really apply to this particular build because he's not using evil men, but if you were, it would. Really, you're looking at courage. Courage is going to increase Shadow's damage by 24.9% for the first 3 rounds. Okay, really powerful there. And lastly, the Box of Knowledge. This thing is very interesting. It gives good stats, good plus HP for your army. It has a 30% chance at 2 refinement to trigger the bonus focus damage, which this could hit anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000, my guess is, right? And increase your focus damage dealt for that round. So this is also interesting. This will dramatically increase any damage output that's focus, okay? Alright, let's move into the actual report, okay? Oh, unit composition for Shadow, sorry. He is running primarily Mortal Arbalast for the damage dealers. He's running some Crushers just to have a tanky front line. And then he is running with Mountain Trolls for the taunt, okay? Here we go. Into the report itself, let's take a look at the overall damage statistics. Shadow pumping out 259,000 damage, ladies and gentlemen. That is astronomically gorgeous, beautifully, and lovely, beautiful, amazing, okay? None of those went well together, but they do because this is Shadow. All right, Theoden got absolutely smurfed, no contest. Let's take a look at how this damage added up in the first couple of rounds, okay? Let me get out my calculator, because you know me and my calculator. I just want to look at the damage output from Shadow in the first round and then the second round. Let's go ahead and show my calculator on the screen. All right, let's put the calculator right up here in the top corner, okay? We'll put it right there. We'll just leave it right there. Okay, so Shadow into round 1, ladies and gentlemen. What is going to happen? I don't know. Let's see how this damage adds up. Here in round 1, we have the Shadow's Lore of the Arcane from the R5, from the accessory, right? We have the accessory. Then we have a fantastic auto attack here for 4, 5, 8, 4 plus 4, 6, 8, 6 plus 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're already up to 18,000 damage. Then we have Black Numenorian for 1551, right? Plus 1551 plus 5610 plus 4686 plus, we'll just do the first round. This is taking a long time, right? 4652, okay? Plus, okay, we got a double proc here, Black Numenorian, double proc, only 4 points with the double proc is still 3,000 damage. Look at that. 2, 9, 2, 3, plus, what else do we have? Let's see what else we have. We will have a Morgul Poison Tick, ladies and gentlemen, for another 4226. So, the Shadow here in round 1 has dealt 42,406 damage, okay? That is enormous. There is nothing special happening in this round. This is just Shadow auto-attacking with a double strike and a few damage triggers to pump out crazy damage output. So that is beautiful. I cannot stress that enough. What a nice damage report from the Shadow. Let's take a quick look at round 2, because I know you want to see it, and then I'm going to end this video. Here in round 2, the damage is actually increasing. It's going way up. Let's get the calculator back out. Let's get it back out. Look at how many big damage numbers are here. I should have thought this through. Okay. So what, we had 50-something thousand in the last round. Okay, here we go. The Shadow did not trigger the Lord of the Arcane. That's fine, but he did trigger some more bonus damage, right? Look, he got a damage roll right here. 100% damage roll. Detect weakness. He got another detect weakness and a lower defensive trigger on the Dragoons. Okay. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Plus, okay. Now we have 8815 plus. Okay. Morgul Poison is restacking on the Cataphracts. Black Numenorian hitting for 1431. Okay. Then we have Blight. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Blight triggering off the weapon 8502. Oh my goodness, that damage is disgusting. We're already up to 32k damage here in round 2, guys. On to the next couple hits. 4440 plus 8848 plus 5501. And we are almost up to the same amount of damage we dealt in round 1. Black Numenorian coming in strong with 1734. Oh, I messed it up. 1734 plus 5826. 58. I messed that up. Okay, and here's another hit from Blight. Blight is so good. Look how much damage Blight has added, guys. Blight has added like 14,000 damage to this report in this one round. Isn't that crazy? And we still have Morgul Poison Ticks to look at. Okay, so we still have another 42. Okay, 26. So between these 2 rounds, guys, the Shadow has dealt more than 110,000 damage. That is so crazy. Think about that for a second. He has dealt hundreds of thousands of damage. I don't remember what the damage was before, but if it was 52, I don't remember, okay? Plus whatever that number was, 62,744, right? 62744. We're looking at almost 115,000 damage in Pew Pew. Just 2 rounds with auto attacks and the relative procs, okay? So, I'm going to say this once. The Shadow is a beautiful, beautiful creature. Really on show here against this Theoden. Shout out to MewTwo for letting me borrow this report. I love you guys a long time. Do not sleep on Shadow. Start theory crafting on how to make him even better. I want to hear what your comments are. Post them, like and sub. Let's go.